Alrighty, yes, getting started here for it's gonna be game 3 of this best of 3 here between Red and PC Sports to try to secure, at least go up tomorrow to face against Cloud9 for that last spot in the group stage, or for those final remaining spots in the group stage. And we actually have gotten to see a good back and forth here so far. So 1 for 1, no reverse sweep opportunities here. Peace doing a good job of sort of absorbing and countering, or at least getting ahead of how Red Canids were playing in the first game. Grevthar on the Kled, able to pull that out in the second game and really get some work done. And Guigo also doing pretty well as I recall. Now, and Titan also a very big threat. So Irelia, Kennen, and Misfortune could be banned out by Red Canids. They just don't like the character either in their hands, because they could first pick it. Like Titan just does not like that like Misfortune for some reason. And then Peace banning out Lucian, Camille, and Xin Zhao, which does leave the Lee Sin available for Aegis for first pick. He has had some good plays on that, some good kicks so far. Now, what are we going to see out of PC Sports? Visit Chachi. Everyone's already looking for that Poppy, but Leona, one of the most highly prized and contested supports in the tournament so far, has had probably 100% presence. Really, and there's no one else really bringing in anyone else. She's got the great engage, but so does Rel and Alistar. So I really wish or hope those would come through. Babbitt Pier now looking for another AP jungler, was on the Nidalee in the last game, I believe, but did not really work out. And now we're going to have a Lilia for him. And Lilia has shown a lot of strength on this patch. Has shown a lot of strength in the games that she's played. So, there he is. And Warren joining me on the cast. Warren, how are we doing?
I'm good.
Fantastic. And now, Zaya going to be picked up here for Titan with the Rakan. So, Lovers Duo in the bot lane. Probably going to be pretty sick here. Titan going to be able to flex onto his third AD carry in this match, I believe. And Violet looking to steal over the Ezreal. Maybe? We'll see. Alrighty. So Leona's still caught up. Rakan's still caught up. No one's still going for the Alistar or the Rel here, Warren. It's kind of tragic. And Aphelios finally getting some time, actually.
200 years.
In play. Let's go. I don't think we've seen him much or at all in play-in so far. I feel like he's maybe only had 1 or 2 other games that he's actually gotten some stage time. So this should be pretty exciting. Violet, kind of the overreacher on the side of PC Sports, but showing himself to at least be willing to go for the plays, try to get that damage in, and really kind of trying to see if he can match Titan. They're going to ban out the Rise, around a second picks, and Gangplank out from Red. So what else? What do you think we're kind of looking for here at this point? Because there's not too many good ults for like Grevthar for like for Silas to come through.
Maybe a TF, Ori, maybe. Really depends upon what Peace picks.
Yeah. They banned out the Zoe. I'm a little surprised they haven't considered the Kled a major issue yet, actually, because it's been a very proactive element of Red Canids gameplay in the first 2 games.
I think they figured once they did the run back, and when you beat it one time, it's like, okay, we know the way to fight against it. So I think they're comfortable.
Yeah. Grevthar being 1-1 on that Kled so far here at play-in's kind of doesn't make it too overwhelming of a carry pick. Let me see here. And they're going to give Vizichachi the Aatrox, so no counter pick here for him, and they're going to give the mid lane counter pick for Tally. And now Red hovering on the Fiora. Don't want to talk about that honestly too much, but
I highly doubt it's a Nico.
Oh yeah,
it's not that.
They really like covering it. And Yone in for Grevthar, I believe. That should be a Yone. That's usually where he ends up. So what's a good counter into the Yone, actually? What do we think we could actually expect here?
Believe it or not, Annie.
Annie, just cause the bear the instant stun with Tibbers.
Yeah, believe it or not, Annie is a really hard counter. Um,
Oh, that's gonna be a flipper. That flips the whole narrative here, actually.
so that's probably a Silas mid, along with a Yone top. Or you can, no matter what, you can, flip the matchup. So, um,
And Vizicachi finally bringing out the Poppy, actually, and this is actually pretty huge, I think. The Steadfast Presence can block like 4 out of 5 characters here.
yeah,
I feel like it's actually pretty busted for this.
yeah, yeah. Like Chachi said, he picks it when it's sees the right opportunity. You can't just blind pick Poppy. So,
Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, that should actually, well, it won't stop the whole thing, but it would actually stun Guigo out of the initial jump of the Soul Bound if they were that close, which I just don't think that would be part of it, or at least part of the playstyle for it. But that should provide a lot of defensive ability, a lot of just interruptions. Like Poppy does this fantastic thing where it just disrupts the ability to sort of play the game like you would want to. So I really like that. And not to mention the disengage, these sort of like weird tankiness that Poppy has. This could be a super fun game here, and this also puts really kind of a tank in the hands of kind of 2 tanks actually in the hands of Peace. So they should actually have a very good sort of team fight options and team fight layout.
yeah, it gives them a nice, durable front line. Not that, I mean, the Poppy will be a good tank. They have a good initiation with either the Leona or the Lilia setup. So I think I like Peace draft, but Silas is always a yoinker. I mean, Silas Salt on a Silas Salt. Sorry, a Aatrox on a Silas doesn't sound very fun with already the healing he gets.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'd like to see how that actually interacts. I can't say I've ever. It's not a hijacked ultimate you normally think of or see. So definitely a curiosity there. And Aatrox mid, can't say that's a very often picked mid laner. But melee into melee shouldn't be too hard. But I don't know. We could be seeing some good gank paths, especially after level 6 for Babip. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing more and more teams, even from watching, because I watch a lot of LPL. They started the trend of saying, you know what, we don't need Thresh. We need someone that's tanky, or who can help, who can tank for Philios and get in the way, like Braum, Leona. So, this trend is going to continue. I'm not sure why people only think about. I guess he doesn't have mobility, but there's other.
Ooh, good little double knock up there out of Jojo. Gonna get some damage onto Violet. Should be able to heal it pretty well with the red gun, but that's a pop potion actually onto Violet. So this is a good start here out of Titan and Jojo. Let's see here. So tracking the junglers. It's going to be a top side start for both of them. Lilia going from her red to her Krugs. Probably just going to be looking for nothing but full clears for Lilia. Meanwhile, Aegis from blue into Gromp. So sort of beginning the same pathing here. Could have some trouble there in the bot river over the crab. And yep. So Talia getting first prio here into the mid lane. And not too much happening there.
Also, remember, Tally used to be a top laner, so that's why he can bust out the Aatrox. He's like switched the role from what I was told. So not unorthodox. It's nice to have these weird picks in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, he's the Zhao Hu of OCE, but he's going from top to mid instead of from mid to top. But that should mean he's quite proficient on the character, and Aatrox can sort of carry a fight if he gets the right combos, especially with all 3 levels of his Q. He can get a lot done in a fight, And Aladric sneaking up here at level 2. Not sure what he's trying to actually move against here. This is going to be a little weird. It's kind of left bot lane isolated. Titan. Okay. So Violet's bringing themselves back. This is actually a very interesting early back here. He's going to go back, get the call and a single pot after they crash the wave into. So they can actually like cheaters recall out here. It looks like, and Titan's going to slow push it. So that's yeah.
Well, the thing is that I believe that Aladoric was soaking up XP, so he might. So Grafthar might actually get level 5 before Tally, so we need to pay attention to that because he was there for a good minute. Oh, flash by Violet.
Good stuff there out of JoJo. Getting a lot of value out of this early pick. Gotta appreciate it. And Aegis gonna secure the top scuttle. Bot scuttle secured by Babip, it looks like. And he's already beginning his second round of clear. Aegis is reading this. He's gonna spot him. And I don't think they'll be able to really do much with it.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have Prio and Tally. Graftar's coming back into lane and, goes on the tower, but there's a fight
this is not going here right now. Here, Aller got to get the stuns out, but I think this is just going to be Battle Leona. He wants the kills. He's going to get the first blood. Violet, unfortunately, had to blow heal as well because JoJo and Titan were turning on him. But that's actually going to be pretty good in favor of Peace. Aladric, not a lot of mana available. But they're going to be able to walk this one here in. And that's going to be some CS lost for Titan. So PC Sports, I would say probably the first time they're actually getting an advantage in the bot lane against especially Titan, who has been an exceptional standout in this series so far. So very good to see Peace fighting back here. The engage comes in from Aladric, but a lot of the damage, and there's just so much that Violet has to do to sort of dodge that. Tower shot really hurts Titan, and that's when Aladric's just all in. The blade recall was great out of Titan, but Violet just able to stay healthy enough to survive all that.
I've been complaining about that. I feel like the tower range is a little bit too far out, and it was a little bit too much damage. I don't know if Riot Games realize how much. Oh, okay, this might be a solo kill.
Oh, he's gonna actually try to interrupt it, and he's Vizichachi about to get that, and Guigo gonna have to put out even more. He still has his flash actually, so I'm not sure if those Summer Spell spends from Vizichachi were the best thing. He's gone for the Bomby Cinders, so wave control not really there, and can't say this is actually really gonna, it's gonna give him the combat set of health, but I don't think it's gonna really stop Guigo from putting out max damage on him. So, kind of a questionable pick.
Personally, I would have liked if he went with the Divine Sunderer build that I've seen some of the Bruiser Pops. Poppy does a lot of damage for a tank, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
We got Tally rotating right now.
Guigo with flash available, but they're just gonna zone. Just gonna zone that. So not too much going on there. Tally just moving around, trying to apply pressure on the map here. He gets the. At this time, he does maintain prio over Grafthar, so able to exert some of that. Babip coming in. We'll spot the single ward, and that's not going to see Babip, I don't think, here. He's arrived level 5. Oh, and here comes the teleport. They're going to have to get some movement here. Vizichachi is pretty low. Oh, here comes Tally, and he's going to be able to actually get the bind up. The ultimate coming out from Grafthar. He's going to get the Kingslayer in, but he's going to abscond out. And now Babip's going to come in and actually going to slam down, and that is a lot of damage onto Guigo. He's going to finally use his flash to get away. Aegis on the other side trying to apply pressure and distract. So Babip doing some work here on the deer.
Yeah, I didn't understand the Grafthar grabbing the ult and he didn't use it.
Oh, I think they want this dive, actually. They're sticking around here. Aegis about to get caught out here. Level 6 actually stolen by that. They're going to jump on over Vizichachi. Kind of getting run out here by Guigo, but he's going to try to clear this away. But he's going to have to come back, and that's going to get caught out. No mana available, but the Brulin. Oh, that turret shot brings him down to 100. Guigo, I think, has stuffed this dive, actually. Wow, that was actually pretty close and pretty intense. Yeah. So, great trade. Oh, Titan. That is not what you want there. He is so low. Blade Caller. Dodges all of that. And Violet doing some major work here on this Aphelios. Mr. 200 years coming in, but it looks like Violet knows how to pilot the man.
Yeah, looks like he really does know how to pilot it. Thank goodness he's only, and he went with a weird start, which was call, but we're gonna see the replay here.
Yep, so Vizicachi baiting in Guigo, and here comes Babip. He's got his full stack, so he's going to be prancing around here pretty quickly, trying to keep that movement speed up. Teleport comes in from Grefthar, but I don't think it's actually what they want. It does hit on level 6, still not yet for Babip, but the flash in from Tally is just going to force the flash out of Grefthar. Babip flashes in to secure the kill, and the smackdown. I'm really surprised Guigo didn't die from this entire exchange, honestly. They got to clear out the wave here, but they are trying to prep to actually get this dive, and we don't have enough time for all of that. But yeah, they almost actually get the kill on Guigo, which would be kind of critical. Yone ahead could be quite scary. We've seen it in the LCS. Perks has shown it. Yone can get really scary and really high sustain in the later parts of the game.
Yeah, and I'm a little curious how they're going, how this the scaling works. Not
And
too
Tally
familiar.
about to get collapsed here on by Jojo. Babip has actually come in. He's speeding up. Sleeps are going to be available. He's going to smackdown to Grefthar, and that's going to be a kill back going on to Tally. Fantastic counter gank from Babip. That speed, too good. Guigo going to get the kill onto Vizicachi with a gank from Aegis. And so begins the powering up of Yone.
Yeah, you know, Grefstar had. Wait, I was hoping they went back to the items. I thought I saw Grefstar with a Morello's, not Morello's, previous wounds, because that really cuts it down on the Aatrox healing. But no, he did. I think he sold it, which yeah, but I could like swear he just had it. So I don't know what happened in that fight. Honestly, Silas can beat him one on one, but the level difference and the kill really made
Oh,
it
we're going to catch on to Aegis here right now. That's going to be a second kill for Laderick, actually. Fantastic catch there out of PC Sports. Sorry to interrupt your point there, but someone was dying.
Peace is just dominating, just as per usual.
Oh, dive on to Violet, but I don't think it's going to go like you want it to. The turret shots are doing so much work here. Violet with his gun exchange is going to work out. He's going to get the kill onto Titan, and the overreach from the support and the ADC out of Red Canids bot lane, and they cannot kill the man. He uses everything to survive it, but he survives it and gets the kill on it, and this game is kind of falling apart here for Red Canids here. Guigo kind of their only win condition right now, but I don't think Vizicachi's going to be too concerned about that because he's kind of winning the fight right now. Oh, and here comes the exchange here. Grefthar finding his way in here. Guigo going to snap back, so Vizicachi. Ult available. He's going to choose to flash instead, which is probably the more reliable decision to save his life. But even with the kill and a little bit of CS advantage, this Yone is still having a little bit of trouble against the Poppy.
It'll just go.
Oh, Grefthar forced a flash out of that bind. This is actually getting a little nutty here, how much Peace are just really taking over this game in very simple ways here. 4,000 gold lead here before even 12 minutes. We're at 11:30, and Dragon's gonna be taking post 10. So we definitely have had more of a kill focus in this game so far. But that is a significant gold lead. Jojo going to dodge the solar flare. And Peace kind of own the map here right now. They got first Herald. They put it down. That tier 1 mid lane turret is it's near dead. It's almost gone. It basically doesn't exist.
And we get an Ocean Soul, so
All right,
happens.
the rift is going to get covered in more water, and the bushes are going to expand out here, so a lot more pretty flowers and a lot more hidey places for people to make some plays. Violet's having a lot of fun with that twirl, actually. It's very silly.
I love this emote game too.
Yep, Vizicachi just kind of tanking it up, but isn't really taking too much punish from any of this. And looks like we're pretty just okay coasting here for Peace right now. They've got the Mr. 200 years. They do have the hyper-scaling ADC. Xayah does have a good amount of scaling about her. Okay, I was like, please, you did see that ward. So I kind of want to give it over, honestly, to... Who do you think actually wins this like later game? Like, is there like does the late game really favor Red Canids? Like, are they okay like sort of holding on to this and just
Um,
waiting it out?
uh, both have Silas, Saya Scale, so does Yone. Oh, here's the engage.
Big engage, 3-man on to Tally. It's taking a little bit of a while to die. The kick's gonna come through. It's gonna be secured by Aegis, but there's gonna be more coming in. Guigo, soul unbound, trying to get the engage, but Vesachachi's gonna be there to interrupt the ward hop from Aegis, so he's gonna die for his sins. Titan has arrived as well here. Vesachachi kind of 1v1ing Guigo in the back here, trying to actually get the Starfruit to buy a little bit more time. He's gonna stun him against the wall, but it's not gonna be enough. 3 dead on the side of PC Sports, and only the jungler goes down for red. So big fight for Red Canids to keep this close. Violet never even showed up. He's actually just hanging out top bot side here. He's going to get himself a one last turret. Again, 2 turrets bot side there. And he's only 800 gold ahead of Grevthar, but there's a good like 1500. It's nearly a 2k gold lead actually in the mid lane. A good 30 CS lead on Tally. So they're getting work done, and those 4 assists are apparently showing up as well. So Tally, a little bit of an overreach there. Going to be gone in by Grevthar. Not able to really get much done. Pops the ult, but there is just enough damage here, especially from Aegis to finish him off. Vizichachi trying to prevent Grevthar and the company from coming in. They catch Aegis, but at this point, the fight dissolves and falls apart. Titan arrives, and the damage difference just isn't there. Babip just has to leave. Aladaric goes golden for not much effect. And Vizichachi goes down at the hands of Grevthar. So, good sort of start, but after a certain point, they just could not leave that situation alive.
Yeah, at least Red is trying to stay in the game, and it looks like they're just keeping that spunk going. So.
Yep. They're only 3 or 4k down, which is definitely within reaching distance. Like, they could still win team fights if they play them out well, I would say. I think we can. So call quest completed. But it's going to go for the Gale Forest, just to have a little bit of mobility. Babip and Aladric try and actually control it. They got a lot of wards in this jungle. Like, they know what's going on. Let's see here. So Gore Drinker and Boots of Lucidity. Or Annie and Boots of Lucidity for Babip. And I think they're looking for a dive here. But the judge is going to go in, pick up his shield to absorb that shot. But there's not a wave anymore. So play goes away. Grevthar, meanwhile, is actually on the other side of the map here, trying to actually minimize that. Oh, here comes a sleep, and it's going to catch on to Jojo. He's going to battle dance away, but I think they're just trying to really just secure this turret. So scare out the enemy team with the threat of sleep, and you get to break their structures. Appears to be the rule here.
Yeah, it's a 4K gold lead, but I mean, it seems that that goalie didn't matter in the last fight, so we'll see how the next fight's gonna be important because the Drake's spawning in about 20 seconds soon. I think Red's probably trying to establish vision right here. It's the abyss right now because I don't know. Oh, okay, Tally.
Look, should be respecting that a bit. Titan going to secure mid prio. Yone has, Guigo has his teleport. So we can actually play away from this right now. But he's actually going to make his walk over in case there's a fight. Red can start up the dragon. Vizichachi within vision dodges the abscond abductor. But Guigo getting followed in by Tally actually. This is going to be a very interesting fight right now. Vizichachi in a very weird space. Going to be charmed out of his ultimate actually. And Ocean Drake's going to be secure, but I think Peace want the rest of the fight here, and they're about to blow up the jungler. Oh, and Violet flashes in the correct direction, but ults in the wrong one, and now it's Mr. 200 years here. Re-engage from Jojo to get the double knockup, but Violet is still untouched here. He's got the flame gun out. The Inferno can actually do some work here. Vizichachi somehow still alive here, bot side against Aegis. I think he wants the rest of it. He's going to put him into the wall, but the Gore Drinker secures it for Aegis, taking down Vizichachi. I think they're going underneath this turret. Tally able to take it. It's going to get the connection, but Zenith's Blade doesn't connect, but second Q out of Tally will secure it. And they're eating turret shots here. They want this kill. And this is getting weird here. Gravitative Gum trying to connect here. Q's going to hit from Aegis. He's going to have the Gore Drinker available, but he's going to actually get the heal. He's going to get the kill onto the Aphelios, but not before Tally. Oh, he's going to get out. The ward, the jump onto the minion, and Tally getting baited out. Guigo, ult available? No, he's just going to go in. And that was a very silly set of events. The Drake goes over to red, and then they spend what feels like 5 minutes diving that turret, taking shot after shot. And mid lane and ADC die. This is it's getting a little ridiculous here, Warren.
Yeah, that was a really long, overextended fight. I think they overchased and should have just reset the map, trying to get some like a mid turret down for bot turret down. I think and just establish themselves. So I think that fight was way overextended by Peace.
A little bit of a departure from the leave the objective alone and try to get more map control or get some more resources from all the waves. So Peace very confident in that last fight to take it. They still hold the gold advantage, but that's about to get shrunk a little bit more with this turret being taken to even up that scoreline. And yeah, so PC Sports still holding strong. Looking for a fight here. Got a couple people moving top side. Oh, and that's might be a catch here. The ult is gonna be dodged out. Babbitt with the flash here. Major damage on the Guigo, but he's gonna snap back. Now here comes the re-engage. Teleport coming in. Vizichachi has arrived here. Soulfire is gonna stop it, but there's gonna be, I don't think the Moonlight Vigil connected onto anything. So Jojo died, and now Peace actually get to make their moves, get priority going, and they're gonna be able to drop this second Herald here and get some damage onto this mid tier 2 turret. So Red Canids, a little bit of overreach, I'd say.
Yeah, a little bit of an overreach. Well, we got, Babbitt is the person to look out. He's 5-1-2 right now, and okay, we're gonna watch the replay right now.
So replay coming in here. Peace just trying to clear out this ward here. Flash out from Babbitt to actually dodge that engage from Guigo. Solar Flare comes out. Doesn't really hit, I think, too much here. And a great bit of damage coming out from Violet. Looks like George is going to die to Babbitt. But they kind of just leave him to his grave. The play didn't work out, and Red just forced to leave it. Tally, looking for the kill onto Grefthar here. Ult's going to be exchanged out. Grefthar, I don't think that ult's really built for you, buddy. Oh, and he's going to have to abscond, abduct out. But here comes the Swirl Seed. It's going to miss. But they're going to be able to actually get the kill on, and Babbitt going to walk away. A little worse for wear. Aegis? I think he's actually going to kill a minion so that Sonic Wave does not allow him to chase down the deer and get himself some venison. Meanwhile, Guigo getting a lot of free push. Going to be able to get some minions denied there. Vizichachi on the rotation up. And Aladric and Violet making their way as well. Guigo might need to make a run for it. He does have his ult and his flash available if this gets a little bit too dicey for him. But he is trying to fight Vizichachi right now. Soul Unbound, but he's going to get interrupted a bit. Nope, that isn't going to work out there. Goes on to Violet, but Violet, Gale Force available. Guigo getting a lot done, but the kill's going to go over to Violet. He's going to secure it with the help of his support and top laner. That was getting a little scary there. Guigo might be able to actually 1v3 them at some point in this game.
Yeah, it's really looking like it. The good thing is Red has the second Drake, so there's no one can speed run to the soul point. Looks like it's gonna need a pick or something and try to get Baron for Red, because that's how I see them. They can get back in this game. Aegis has shown why he's so good on this Eason this entire game. Still making that play on the bot side and drawing that out, but I feel like this is a Bush gang.
So Red trying to lay a trap here, but Aladric kind of reading it out, and he's going to get engaged on super hard, and he's not even going to have a chance here. He dies to Jojo, probably with the ignite. The sleep's going to hit on to 2, and it's going to be a catch on to Jojo. He is going to burn to death as well. Meanwhile, Vizichachi fighting off Aegis Vitali. Going to have to jump over into the Baron pit here. Vizichachi in the middle of it all, and Violet's still untouched. They're half health, but they're going to be able to actually press forward here, and Violet's just going to jump ahead. Aegis and Guigo on the run, but he's going to get killed as well. Violet with the triple kill, quad kill available. They're going to dive underneath this turret here, and I think it's going to go over to Vizichachi. Nope. Ace secured by Babbitt. Baron time.
Well, that went 180 in 20 seconds.
180 in no time, my man. Violet with a triple kill. He's now 7-1-5 on this Aphelios. The man's going to go back and buy an item, I think, after that fight. And this Baron is actually going to secure Peace in their major lead here now. They're they're gonna end up with like an 8,000 gold lead by the end of this. Currently at like 5, 6, 7,000 gold lead, and so Red Canids trying to set up this bait here. They're gonna be able to blow up the Leona before he can even get anything done. Didn't even have the ult available, but the sleep from Babip just really sets up Talia to get in here and blow up JoJo. So getting rid of the Squishy, support exchange, but now Violet just able to just point blank just fire away, and Guigo just cannot kill him fast enough, and it just sort of falls apart from there. All right, happy faces there for the coaches, and PC Sports going to tie up this Drake score. So starting to get themselves a little bit more healing power.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, so where is a good place for Red Canids to focus to try to get themselves back into this game? I think it's a good place to start. Oh, you okay there, bud?
Oh yeah, it's just.
All right, here we go.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Gigo trying to get the split push on, trying to actually keep the pressure minimized across the map here. He does have teleport in case anything breaks out, but Peace going to grab their 5th turret here, taking out this bot side tier 2. And there's not many rotations coming out of Red. I think they're going to be able to get this inhibitor and even the inhib for free, which would be advisable at this point in the game, actually. Sometimes it's too early, and it can actually provide a gold deficit. Oh, and Red recalls fast enough to protect that inhibitor. But yeah, this Baron power play, about a 3k power play so far. They've still got a minute and 15 left on it to try to actually get maybe a few more structures down. I think they're really wanting to actually posture here, win a fight, and take the inhibitor. Tally over in mid, about to get caught on here. The Everfrost can actually get the stun onto him. Guigo goes in as well with the Soul Unbound, but it's not going to be too much. He's pretty bruisery, pretty thick. JoJo with the ultimate is going to get stunned out of it by Aladaric, and he's going to basically, that's going to be a wasted charm here. Peace in position to take down 2 inhibitors. Oh, Vizichachi just stunning Aegis against his own inhibitor. Oh, big Infernum out. And a knockback from Vizichachi to put Titan back into the turret. And this about to be a 5-man fight here. Red need to stop this at some point here. They're about to lose their entire base. And now, Peace, 30 seconds left on the Baron. Can they actually get the second inhib down? And the engage from Regis, he's going to get blocked up by the Steadfast Presence from Vizichachi. Now here comes the turn for the fight. Look at Violet. He's unstoppable now here, just stepping forward. Titan's going to put out the blade call, but he's just going to get popped down here. Sniper bullets from Violet secure. That's a double kill for him here. That's 4 dead on the side of Red Canids. Peace, in a pretty seamless fashion, take out Red Canids in game 3. Oh.
Peace just dominated this game, so really nice to see out. They definitely have adapted. Now all the lifelines are gone. It's either do or die this next game. So
yep, this is gonna be match point. Yep, match point going into game 4 here for PC Sports. Grefthar and the rest of Red Canids need to find their way back into this. And I feel like Aphelios was banned in the first 2 games. I think that's what I'm remembering. And I think we could see why Violet on Aphelios is a significant enough ban for Canids to consider.
Very much so. Very much so.
Alrighty, so we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back for game 4 of PC Sports versus the Red Canids.